What path lies before me?
From an overgrowth of moss, the well looks unremarkable. The well stands as it has for ages. Dry stones line the wall. At the bottom, something gleams in the dappled light.
Let's not touch those webs or I'll end up as a meal.
Something didn't like that. You've made a grave mistake.
I can't afford to fail.
The dance macabre. The subtle approach.
think you can take me on? Here I go. Come on, my step.
Ignition! 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 Ignition!
defender of the people.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Well, hello. Is that blood? No, never mind. These boots have seen everything. Better be cautious. Have to keep going. Eyes open, mouth shut. Going once. I should have worn better boots.
I'm ready.
Hells.
Be quick.
What's the plan? Got to press on. Must stay very
This is my time.
Swift as my feet can carry me. next move?
Got to focus.
Battle favors the fearless. Can't even catch my breath. Well, so much for peace. Have to keep going. You can't summon a dead ogre, it turns out. Leave no trace.
Talk to me. On my way.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Won't see this coming.
Can't afford to let up.
On the victor's path. Still on my feet.
Go again.
I need to rest. The sunset can't come quickly enough.
Still breathing, despite everything. I feel a breeze. What's down there?
Mind your footing. The bones of the careless are probably littered down there. What's next?
Careful, all right. The hero call.
All right, what now? Never wanted the easy path.
to waste.
The pride of the gate.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Another step forward. Need to find a way forward.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon. Thank you. Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent. I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mistra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover. Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries. Though not, I think, my methods. I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. But she only smiled and told me to be contented. Inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale? Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. His entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms. Until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? You know me. My gestures can never be grand enough. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread mirror. The book burned and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep. Every waking moment. Every dreaming moment, too. But there was no way out. All of this. It must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways. That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth. Go ahead. I'm listening. Ah, yes. Karsus. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistral, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like. To be a god. To know yourself, to be untouchable. To be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel. And with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistral sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistral, the end of Karsus, and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more, an event that came to be known as Karsus's folly. If it takes the death of a god to stop you, I'd say your ambition has gotten somewhat out of hand. Not that I'm one to talk, of course. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mistra, but to prove my love for her. I tried to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go. If it should ever come to that, if I ever know I am no longer able to stop it, I will do anything I can to ensure no one but me pays for my mistakes. I will find the remotest place on the surface of Faerun, or perhaps far below in the depths of the Underdark. I will await that death, alone. I promise I will not betray your trust. You kept me by your side despite the menace that I am. If worst comes to worst, I will be long gone before the curtain falls.
Well met.
Speak.
There you are, my friend. Are you now? Don't make promises you can't keep, darling. Thankfully, I've had my needs met this evening. I found a bear. He took a little of my blood. I took all of his. You're comparing plonk to vintage wine. You can make merry with either, but they're not the same. But Cazador fed me rats and bugs. And when you're used to drinking from a sewer, even plonk is a marked improvement. I existed. That was enough for him. He reveled in having power over me. Because those with power can do whatever the hell they want. Well, yes. You can't look at the world and tell me I'm wrong. Let them. Heroes are half the damn problem. Fools that believe in right and wrong, good and evil. Heroes didn't save me from Cazador. Mind flayers did. They gave me a gift. The strength to take my own freedom. I'm embracing this power. You should too. I suppose you want to hear about Cazador. My old master. Before the Mind Flayers took me from him. Before this strange, twisted freedom. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. The patriarch of his coven and a monster obsessed with power. Not political power or military power, I mean power over people. The power to control them completely. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor. Not him, no. A gang of thugs attacked me, angry about a ruling that I'd handed down as magistrate. They beat me to death's door when Cazador appeared. He chased them off and offered to save me, to give me eternal life. Given that my choices were eternal life or bleed to death on the street, I took him up on the offer. It was only afterwards I realized just how long eternity could be. He had me go out into Baldur's Gate to fetch him the most beautiful souls I could find. It was a fun little ritual of his. I'd bring them back, and he'd ask if I wanted to dine with him. And if I said yes, he'd serve me a dead, putrid rat. Of course, if I said no, he'd have me flayed. Hard to say which was worse. Thank you. But this isn't about sympathy. It's about knowing what we might be up against. The Mind Flayers aren't the only monsters out there. They're not even the only ones hunting us. All I'm asking is that you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything lurking in the shadows. What more could I ask? Now, is that all? Need something?
Speak.
Well met.
You know, I've been catching myself smiling more lately.
I promised I'd be back. Don't worry. I have things under control. For now. You haven't been using the parasite's power. You think you don't need it. But things haven't gone as you expected. You thought Nettie might be able to help you in the Druid's Grove. But all she did was reaffirm the danger. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places. It's complicated, but I'm an adventurer, just like you. Just like you, I was infected with a Mind Flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. But to do that, we'll need to think beyond local healers. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun. I have kept a careful watch on the movements of the cult. Though the Absolute's aims are not yet clear to me, its methods are. These parasites are more than illithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be Mind Flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you. I have powers of my own. Unique powers. But know that we are alike. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around. Hells, they need me. I have to go. The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. The cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
Another visit from the Golden Paladin. It said we'll get the answers we need about the tadpole if we infiltrate the cult. Agreed. A bit of shiny armor doesn't impress me that much. I don't want to get taken in by a pretty offer and pay the price later on.
I had another dream. Which, I suppose, means you did as well. Whoever's reaching out to us truly does seem opposed to the Absolute, but wants us to embrace the tadpole. Venture right into the heart of the cult. Perhaps we truly have a secret protector. Or we're walking into a trap.
I had another visit from that dream figure. I take it you did too. It claims that if we infiltrate the heart of the cult that's giving out these parasites, we'll find the answers we're looking for. It gave me another gift, too. Just like it did the first time it appeared. Rather generous, if you ask me. On the one hand, you're right. On the other, don't be so wet behind the ears. Did you actually want something, or are you just here to spoil my fun?
Another dream. Another order from that dubious visitor. It announced that we will find the answers we seek in the Absolute Cultist's lair, and offered another generous gift. A persuasive creature. It tempts us with power, expresses its admiration, its adoration. Avert your eyes whenever it appears, and do not avail yourself of this new power, no matter how alluring. You've no idea what damage it could do to us, how far into illithid madness it could drag us. Yes, the one truth that fell out of its cankered lips. There will come a battle, but it will be one with swords, not mind games born of brainworms. It is a certainty. I had assumed our parasites served a Geich elder, but I believe they serve a greater master still. An elder brain. It lives without body, without armor, save the brine pool it inhabits. To split one apart is a Githyanki's great pleasure. To die to its mind blast, a Githyanki's dread. Many would nigh lose their minds just to near one. Even, well, most would, and have.
I had another dream last night. The visitor came to me and ordered me to penetrate the heart of the very cult that's spreading the infection. It gave me a tadpole gift too, just like it did the first time it appeared. I suppose it hoped this would help. At first, I thought we should avoid these gifts no matter what advantage we gain. And yet, I can't help recall the words of my father. The best plan is the one that works. These powers could be enough to edge us towards victory. Very well. If it's mind games these parasites wish to play, we'll play. And we'll win.
I've been dreaming of our enigmatic visitor again. She told me our purpose was to take on this cult of the Absolute, to infiltrate its ranks and bring it down from the inside. She even offered me greater powers, the result of some manipulation of the tadpole's psionic abilities. Given the magnitude of what we're up against, I see no harm in considering the benefit this offer might afford us. Could be the only way to reach this source in one piece. existential evils go, the Absolute certainly seems an adversary worth halting in its tracks. Any opportunities for us to indulge our tadpole's capabilities are hardly on the same scale. Trifles, when one considers the bigger picture.
Ready, whatever it takes.
Sharp as ever. These things have stayed interesting. Let's be on my way.
The book is locked tight. You try to examine the book. Beneath the allure, you feel the faint. The book's pull is irresistible. You feel changed, bettered for having opened it. Suddenly, you are capable of anything. Felling mountains, darkening suns, conversing with the dead. So much promised. But what is sought in return? Glyphs shift gently before your eyes. Words slip into your mind, onto your lips, forming words you don't understand. And something is trying to reply. The glyphs swarm impatiently. The book wants you to turn the page, to delve deeper. It's hungry. The glyphs seem to burn your inner eye, outraged at your denial. Within the pages, you feel a feral thrashing. Living magic, driven mad by what it was used for. Necromancy. The magical energies of all living things were stolen, corrupted, and sealed in this vile book. It wants someone to share in its insanity. voices falter, the anger quells. The magic seems to grow still and quiet, like a soothed beast. Nothing, just old parchment covered in arcane symbols. The magic sleeps. The heavy cover thumps shut with a strange finality. You've seen much of the book, but its most powerful secrets are guarded by indecipherable glyphs. Without a key, they may be locked away forever.
Swift as my feet can carry me. Light on my feet. A hero at heart. keep a blade close. Give up now. Don't waste a step.
Stop fidgeting. Oi! Thicko! This here's off limits. Get to the main gate, or I'll plug you full of arrows.
Don't want to draw any attention. Breathe deep and move.
Sounds like they've captured themselves. Coming, the loudest awake. The wings, my ball, and the can fly. Great glory.
Too fat.
Draw Raglan's bakers a blade.
You look like you've got something jingling in your pocket. Looking to spend it? Nicked him off the dead, didn't I?
His name is Draw Raglan, his voice absolute. His troops will disarm you and broil you the truth. Laugh if you dare, recoil if you must. A new age is dawning with goblins and nothing. Mountains great mortals, all windows do quake.
Don't feel like messing with it, is all.
The true souls are coming, the louders awake. The Apollo, I'm hard and blind for great glory. Draw Raglan's best bakers a blade in the quarry. Or be you beheaded. Goblin kind will tease you and frown you and redden. His name is Draw Raglan, his voice absolute. His troops will disarm you and broil you the truth. Laugh if you dare, recoil if you must. I don't fancy a new age is dawning with goblins and trust.
Is it even a boat?
It's got to be like any other
Great
trick.
mortals, all hinders to break. The true souls are coming, the louders awake. The Apollo, I'm hard and blind for great glory. Draw Raglan's best bakers a blade in the quarry. Be you beheaded, or be you beheaded. Goblin kind will tease you and frown you and redden. His name is Draw Raglan, his voice absolute. His troops will disarm you and broil you the truth. Laugh if you dare, recoil if you must. A new age is dawning with goblins and trust. Mountains great mortals, all hinders to quake. The true souls are coming, the louders awake. The Apollo, I'm hard and blind for great glory. Draw Raglan's best bakers a blade in the quarry.
Mike, nothing.
Or be you beheaded.
We're still just a bit.
Goblin kind will tease you and frown you and redden.
Oh, shut it.
His name is Draw Raglan, his voice absolute.
We playing or what?
His troops will disarm you and broil you the truth. Laugh if you dare, recoil if you must. A new age is dawning with goblins and trust. Mountains great mortals, all hinders to quake. The true souls are coming, the louders awake. The Apollo, I'm hard and blind for great glory. Draw Raglan's best bakers a blade in the quarry. Be you beheaded, or be you beheaded. Goblin kind will tease you and frown you and redden. His name is Draw Raglan, his voice absolute. His troops will disarm you and broil you the truth. Laugh if you dare, recoil if you must. A new age is dawning with goblins and trust.
Reckon it can fly?
Mountains great mortals, all hinders to quake. The true souls are coming, the louders awake. The Apollo, I'm hard and blind for great glory. Draw Raglan's best bakers a blade in the quarry. Be you beheaded, or be you beheaded.
Keep moving. I've got other customers.
Goblin kind will tease you and frown you and redden. His name is Draw Raglan, his voice absolute.
Just a babe. You don't feel like messing with
Will
it, is all.
disarm you and broil you the truth.
Shut it.
Laugh if you dare, recoil if you must.
It's a baby. We playing
A new age is dawning with goblins and trust. Mountains great mortals, all hinders to quake. The true souls are coming, the louders awake. The Apollo, I'm hard and blind for great glory. Draw Raglan's best bakers a blade in the quarry. It looks right, or be you beheaded.
It's got to be like any other chicken, don't it?
Goblin kind will tease you and frown you and redden. His name is Draw Raglan, his voice absolute. His troops will disarm you and broil you the truth. Laugh if you dare, recoil if you must. A new age is dawning with goblins and trust.
Reckon it can fly?
Mountains great mortals, all hinders to quake. The true souls are coming, the louders awake. The Apollo, I'm hard and blind for great glory.
Oh, a stranger in a cab.
Be beheaded, or be you beheaded. Goblin kind will tease you and frown you and redden.
Nothing.
Back off!
Raglan, his
Don't
voice
feel like messing with
absolute.
it, is all.
With fragulous crown and with scepter abraid, Draw Raglan, short work of the innkeeper made. The inn burnt to ash. The captives were many. Goblin kind had reduced them to cowering filthenny. So raise it, your goblets, and drain them with pride. Draw Raglan, the true soul, had let you glide.
I reckon Draw Raglan's the gobbo in charge, the way this one's carrying on.
Who's that? Friend of yours? You up something?
Certainly not. What are you doing? I'm busy here.
You lying?
To you? Never. Come, let's continue our ballad. Draw Raglan, Draw Raglan, I am Draw Raglan, Tumptuous, Draw Raglan,
You broke him!
Wait! Draw Raglan, we play, we...
Come on, pigeon! Back to your cage!
Now, look what you've done.
Come on!
We're still just a babe.
It don't feel right messing with idiots!
Shut
Right,
it!
yes. More
What kind of
fool.
coward won't even chase a baby? We playing or what?
All right, what now?
It's good to be among allies, isn't it? The Absolute's blessings have brought so many together.
I don't fancy chasing this thing. Love it. It looks right peeved.
Is it even a bird?
It's got a beak like any other chicken, don't it? It's just bloody
We
plain.
have to find Halsin before it's too late. I doubt these goblins care much for their prisoners' welfare.
Let's hope we find him in one piece.
This is making my head hurt.
Her patronage couldn't spare this place from goblins, clearly.
Fresh disarm with me bare hands. Weaker than pixies, humans.
Oh, you got him good.
And who are you? Another pest? Think you rule the world just because you got a scary face? Ha!
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority. Your blood runs quicker, feeding the gnawing absence at the center of your mind.
Forgive me. I had no idea. The other true souls are inside. They're planning and such. Shooting arrows at this dwarf is great. Then this other guy twirls his fingers and some light comes out. And the dwarf just... Excuse me.
Damn goblins. Monsters. Every last one. The kind I was culling from sword...
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
And I run up to the guy and think, fresh disarm with me.
Oh, you got him good.
And who are you? Another pest? Elves. Think you rule the world? Ah!
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Well, not us. Things are changing. We got the Absolute on our side now. You better learn your place. Go on. Kiss my foot. Or I'll wipe that nasty look right off your pretty face.
Kiss the damn foot. Worse things have been shoved in your face lately.
Are those big ears just for show? You heard me. What was that? Think I'm done, huh? I should bash your teeth in. Yeah, think I will. I yield!
Best not leave any loose ends. This one might reward mercy with backstabbing.
Good. No telling how many lives he might yet have taken. Tonight, the coast breathes easier.
Help! Help me! Sad as stick. What's a tick got to be sad about?
Fuck. Did not want to do that.
Sad as stick. What's a tick got to be sad about? That's a long road.
Smash! Break! Crush!
Rip the gizzard's face off!
Sad as stick. What's a tick got to be sad about?
Bet them nuts are nice and juicy.
Doesn't make any sense.
sad about.
Can't slow down.
This is making my head hurt. Oh, be a big old boy. This is making my head hurt.
Battle favors the fearless.
This is making my head hurt. Puke sting. Doesn't make any
Breathing.
sense. Yeah. Oh, be a big old boy. Wrestle on.
A better position.
There's his stick. What's a tick got to be sad about?
On the victor's path.
Puke sting. Sad's his stick. What's a tick got to be sad about? This is making my head hurt.
Over here.
Doesn't
No
make
time
any
to
sense.
waste.
moving.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
There is one.
This is making my head hurt.
Freshened up and ready to fight.
What am I to do?
Watch your back.
Still breathing, despite everything.
My faith will guide me.
Someone there? Let's go. Tricks. I'm going down.
Should mind my step.
This is making my head hurt.
Mother gone. Hung. New home.
He runs away. Only time will tell if he'll reappear.
I hope it can follow my scent to camp.
Sad is stick. What's a tick got to be sad about?
I'll catch a break.
Excellent.
Not that I approve of goblins, of course, filthy little beasts, but I do like a good den of debauchery.
Let's get on with it.
Can't give up now. Light on my feet.
Excellent.
That might be worth a look. Very well. Moving in.
Something I can help you with? Of course. Got some interesting stuff for a friend of the family. Pleasure. Are we unpacking? I thought we was packing.
Keep a blade close.
No time to waste.
Let's get going.
My faith protects me.
Trust no one.
Armor needed. Looking ahead.
What's next?
How delicious.
Here at heart. Still alive, so that's progress. Be on my way.
Goblins are such vile little parasites.
Given your own nature, are you really the one to judge?
More goblins. What's next?
Careful, I bite.
I've got a long road ahead.
What a day. Tread carefully. Let's have a rummage. Well, that's too easy. Don't mind if I do. A quick threat. Blessed oblivious. A little souvenir. Thank you. Quick and easy. You're playing with me, not even a challenge. Delightful. What a generous pocket. Like plenty from a net. So, blessed oblivious. Almost too easy. You're playing with me, like plenty from a net. Not even a challenge. What a generous pocket. A little souvenir.
I'll talk about Baldur's Gate.
I thought you were a caravan escort for 3 days, and you quit in the middle of your shift.
Just be quick.
It was his caravan.
We're exposed now. Die if I never get thinking of this place. I'm never gonna smell like those. I'll have to burn them.
Let's prowl. On my way.
Just be silent. Lord.
Very, very quiet. Don't mind. Shall we? Fine.
Feels like we're all waiting to die.
You're gonna be sorry, every last one of you!
Stepping softly. Over here.
Sure, blood exciting.
Right. I'm the grumpy Roland. I am not grumpy. Scowl your face before the troll. You're an idiot.
to live in more interesting times. Breathe deep and move.
I'm talented.
On my way.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
At least things have stayed interesting. Never wanted the easy path. Looks like the booze got the better of them. They're practically unconscious.
That's a long word.
Let's get this over with.
A subtle approach.
Excellent.
What's a tick got to be said about?
Concentrate.
This is making my head hurt.
Another fight. Let's go. Time to push my luck again.
What's a tick got to be said?
Time to press ahead. Don't want to draw any attention. Never wanted the easy path. The gods are watching me.
The walls barely holding together.
Time to dally.
Can't give up now.
Where am I needed?
Looking ahead.
Do you feel inside you?
One thing I learned down there, don't matter if you're a slave or a king, Drow will pluck out your eyes if you look.
Seluna. As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here. Quite the understatement, but yes. Let's not linger in this place any more than necessary.
Cut your brain to bits.
At least give me a sword!
We want you dead, you dumb knuckle. Not dead and heroic. Get down there and stop complaining! Get your eye off my arse!
Out of sight, out of mind. Here we go again. Another step forward. my mind. And, well, in it. Don't waste a step. That might be worth a look. That's a friendly-looking shadow. Softer than a whisper. Don't give me trouble now. Just out of view. Something over there. Not a chance I'll fit in there. Should mind my step. Need to find a way forward.
Follow my teachings. Follow Ragslin's orders. Obey the drow. Serve the Absolute, and you may be chosen. Absolute's looking out for you now.
Nobody's gonna push us around anymore.
Absolute's looking out for me now. I ain't never felt so strong. Nobody's gonna push us around anymore.
A long way to go still.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Absolute's looking out for me now.
You got it!
Nobody's gonna push us around anymore. Poor lad. I could give you peace, you know. But no. You gotta keep silent, don't you? Where do they flee to, you stubborn rat?
Please, stop!
Oh, a drow. I didn't see you there. Please, if you want to have a try. The git snuck in here with his mates, looking for some forgotten thing. Said they ran to some kind of grove. He doesn't want to tell us where it is, but he can't resist forever. Course, now that you're here, we'll gladly let you take over. Oh, of course. There's weapons in the fire if you want them. We'll leave you to it. Come, Grush. Let's go. I don't think I got the stomach for this. I want to watch that weird priest next door. Sounded like he was beating something up. Oh, yeah, beating it good.
What? The prisoner?
Ow!
No! Please! Oh, don't hurt me! You are? I need to get out of here. I don't know. He changed into a bear, but I lost sight of him. I don't know if he's still alive. Yes. It should be here somewhere. They said there was a hidden passage underneath this temple. The place was supposed to be abandoned when we arrived. I'm not sure. All I know is there's a passageway to the Night Song. Brian had instructions, but the goblins got him. They said they'd eat him. Please, these shackles. I don't want to die. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The lock clicks and opens.
Thank you. I better go before they catch us. I should be able to make it to the Grove on my own. They need to know they're in danger. I don't know. The boss didn't say. He just said some wizard called Leroacan would reward us if we found it. That's all. The Grove. To the east. They wanted to know where we came from. They'll kill everyone. Please, I need to warn them.
It's just the same thing, over and over.
Hands off! This one's ours.
The rat's nose twitches impatiently. Her teeth bite air as though it is flesh, but it doesn't sate her hunger.
I'm watching you. Spite promised that any meat that falls off is mine.
Bet you couldn't make him sing either, could ya? I'd swear he was mute, if I hadn't heard him scream so much.
For you, mistress.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Didn't he call himself a master? Would have thought he'd be more creative.
Greetings, child. I've met few aside from goblins here.
You recognize the Scourge. This man is a follower of Leviatha, goddess of pain.
Ah, are you also here to assist with the prisoner? I was invited to teach them some of my techniques. I live for pain and its intricacies, you see. But alas, these goblins seem to thrive on the crude and primitive. Pain without purpose is a terrible thing. Wouldn't you agree? Ah, you are familiar with the Scourge Mistress. Good. I am simply spreading her message. I worship her through pain, usually my own. But I have a skilled hand when it comes to its infliction. Care to expand your horizons? It will be worth it. You have my word.
I must see this. Don't you dare say no.
Oh, I have something exquisite in mind. Both Loviatar and I are interested in how you handle pain, dear one. And should you delight her, you will most assuredly receive her most gracious blessing. Trust me. Simply face the wall, and we can begin. Face the wall and let us begin.
Watch it! What's next, I wonder?
Let's get going. Yes, this will do nicely. The pain you suffer will cleanse you. Do not fight it. You want more? As you wish, dear one.
Would you have joined up with him if you'd known he'd be indulging in this sort of thing, Astarion?
I mean, I had my hopes.
Wonderful. Just wonderful. Wonderful. You want more? I'll give it to you.
My. Who knew our friend had so much blood in them?
Try not to lick your lips as you say that.
That's it! Welcome the pain. Let it become part of you. I hope that's a promise, dear one. Sweet child, you bore the pain like a true believer. I am proud to have served you this penance. You're starting to sound like the goddess herself, dear one. Loviatar herself found your performance inspiring. She has deemed you worthy of her blessing. And on a personal note, thank you. That was positively divine.
Looks like that's going to bruise.
Grush, I need to see that again.
Whatever you're into.
Ask him if you can do the penance
That was not what I
thing
expected
too.
to see today.
What? Get in there. We might learn something.
Pain is proof that we live. Revel in it.
Oh, let me try that fancy whip thing after.
Now is not the time to ask that. Tend to your wounds, and we shall continue.
I don't get it! Ain't I supposed to be wounded?
We have been over this twice. You have already enjoyed.
Looking out for me now.
Don't linger. Battle favors the fearless.
Everything.
Absolute's looking out for me now. I ain't never felt so strong.
Need to stay focused.
Time to kill.
Ready.
Let's have some carnage.
Coming through.
fall by my hand. If not over, then through.
Yes, I must try this technique. Or perhaps this one.
You there?
What I wouldn't give for a good rest about now.
My friend, we can speak freely. I'm in no hurry to take my turn on that spit-out front. Perhaps you'd be so kind as to unlock this cage? Curiosity, my friend. It didn't benefit the cat, but it's the foundation of my career. Though I admit I've hit something of an impasse. Please, unlock my cell. Volothamp Gedam, realm-renowned author, and tastemaker at your service. Bless you, my friend. I'll wait nicely, but please don't tarry. I could count on you, my friend. We mustn't tarry, but I'd hate for our friendship to end here. Please, won't you meet me once we've both slipped the goblin yoke? An invisibility potion, my friend. A bit less refined than your mendacious method, but by God, it'll do the trick. Smashing! Soon, my friend. Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of daring do. I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain!
You're all boring.
God bless you, friend. I'll wait till the...
seems you've pushed your luck too far. Time to defend yourself.
On my way.
Moving.
Scrying eye.
Foul stench of blood smell. Life smell. Not like the great hollow below, which smells only of death.
Time to rest.
Steal something, or at the bollocks, will ya?
Light on my feet.
Eager to see the bear? Just follow the noise. Wargs have been going crazy for it. Just hope these scraps will satisfy the bunch when they're in this state.
Juicy one. Hands off.
Can't you smell the fur? Fur and meat! Lots of meat!
Smells big. Big belly. Big guts.
See? It squealed! Hit it again!
Keep your hands steady, Three.
Stop them! Free me!
Again! Again!
Make it squeal again. It's staying right here. The beast came in here with those robbers, killed Dink and Mince too. Boss is thinking of serving it to the wargs. But first, 3 more stones. Make it nice and bloody.
Yeah! Hit his head! I want to hear more noises!
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Time for blood!
Let's move.
No holding back. Finding my way.
Don't waste a step.
Moving.
No time to waste.
Act fast.
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. Not only do you speak with a bear, but you free it too? A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin. Indeed? Well, not the most opportune moment, but given the lengths you went to, I assume there's some urgency. Come on then, what's the problem? Unless you'd rather wait for an audience of goblins. Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible? That looks very alien. As alien as the Mind Flayers. They do not belong on this world. You weren't speaking lightly when you said you needed help. Let me tell you what I know. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them, someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles, but I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure. I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated. I'm as certain as I can be. If you have a better alternative, I won't stop you. I can't stop you, in fact, which brings me to my next problem. I've no right to ask more of you, but if you could help me, I'd be free to join your journey to Moonrise. I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected. Korga. I should have suspected she'd take things too far. I'll deal with her when I can. But there are other matters to attend to before that. Help me kill the leaders of this horde, save my grove, then I will help you. 3 deaths could win us peace. The Drow in Thara, the Hobgoblin Draw Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut. They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself. There is no safety. Not while this rot festers. Once it is cut out, once the grove is secure, then I shall leave. My thanks. If you prevail, I'll owe you the debt of a lifetime. May Sylvanas guide your hand. Focus on the leaders. That's all it will take to restore the balance here.
Legs protrude from the hole. decaying legs protrude from the hole. A failed escape, it seems. It seems the tunnel collapsed mid-dig and suffocated him. A crooked heart is embroidered on his left shoe. The body comes loose, revealing a tunnel. Perhaps you can escape where he failed.
Still blocked, but should be easy enough to clear. Still blocked, but should be easy enough to clear.
You know, I've been
Absolute's looking out for me now.
Smells like burnt flesh in here.
Ain't polite to stare, wormwort. If you ain't got the guts to get branded, clear off. I didn't mean no offence. Brand lets us know you're on our side is all. Ain't just a mark on the flesh, it's magic. Only them what follows the Absolute can see it. Priestess will sort you out. Only thing she likes more than praying is burning folk.
Orders. Obey the drow. Serve the Absolute, and you may.
That the jingle of coin I hear? You've timed it well, my friend. Already turned quite the profit today, so I'm feeling generous. You joking? Goblins sell the best prisoners. Cheap, quiet, and eager to be elsewhere. Till this crowd converted and started sending their captives to Moonrise Towers, at least. No complaints, mate. I just sold enough smoke powder to cover the loss 10 times over. Ask that kin of yours they're all bowing to. The glint in her eye is bad news for someone. Not my concern, so long as I'm paid. Speaking of, something to trade or what?
Absolute's looking out for me now. Looking out for me now. I ain't never felt so strong. Absolute's looking out for me now.
Pleasure.
I ain't never felt so strong.
Still alive. So that's progress. Someone there. The pride of the gate.
I ain't never felt so strong. Absolute's looking out for me now.
How much farther can I go?
You don't have permission to be here. You're about to be ejected.
Look at this. That's God's mark.
Faith is obedient. Got myself branded. Now I'm ready to kick some ass. Serve the absolute and...
You here to get branded too? Priestess reckons we should get marked up before the next raid. Make sure whoever we're sticking it to knows we're doing it for the absolute. I ain't never felt so strong.